Well, hello, Sagittarius. I hope you're well, and welcome back to A Shared Pathway for the rest of June reading. Now, let's see where we go for the rest of June. Okay, which supplement is it that Sag needs for their good health for the rest of June? Now, if you don't like this part, that's fine. Just hang in there because we'll move on to the rest in a sec. Okay. All right, what have we got? We got ginger, which is great. Ginger's really good for sore throats. It's also good for your tummy, good against travel sickness, just good if you've got a cold and a cough. It's warming, it's just great. Ginger's wonderful, and it tastes good with dark chocolate, let me tell you that much. Just saying. Okay, let's see what you need to know for your peace of mind. What is it Sag needs to know for their peace of mind, please, Spirit and Angels? Ooh. Let's see, a couple there. What is it Sag needs to know for their peace of mind? Okay, now that card has come onto the top. Oh, write out the pros and cons. Pardon me. So, something you want to do, write out the pros and cons. Just trying to make a decision, that's a good way to do it. Pros on the left, cons on the right. Okay, let's see. Ooh, what it is that you need for your health and well-being. That's a lot of cards. All right, look at how far you've come. That's a good way to do it. Change your look. Maybe you could cut your hair or something. Laugh. That gets stuff out of your system. That helps you lighten up. Reward yourself. You rock. Okay. So, all good here, Sag. You know, you're doing well. And hug. Oh, okay. Maybe you feel like you need a hug at the moment. And if you do, I'm sending you a hug. Sending you a virtual hug. And maybe someone you know needs a hug. All right. We shall move on. And let's see what else is revealed. Okay, this is a daily crystal. What is it? That Sag. Ooh, that's a whole lot of cards. What is it Sag needs to know, please, Spirit and Angels? Oh, there's always one that makes me work for it. Yeah. Okay. Appetite. Get out of your comfort zone. Oh, okay. Get out of your comfort zone. So maybe that's what the pros and cons are about. Writing the pros and cons are about. And just saying, selenite on the bottom, clear the clutter. Because you know, when you throw stuff out, it's easier. There's less confusion, less stuff to think about. So you lighten your load when you clear the clutter. Sorry, just offloading my heat pack there. It's freezing here in downtown Melbourne tonight. All right, let's see what the wisdom of Oracle would like you to know. What would you like? Ooh, Sag, no, ooh, observer. Yeah, so that's observing, having a look, looking from the outside, doing the groundwork, writing out the pros and the cons, and see on the bottom, Treasure Island. So, you know, whatever you're going to choose is going to do it. Treasure Island. You will be getting out of your comfort zone for something, that's for sure. Okay, inner child. What, Spirit and Angels, what would you like Sag to know for the rest of June, please? Whoa. So many cards. Okay. Gosh. There's so much to say sometimes. You do not have to go it alone. I think that means someone's with you in spirit. This sun says spend time in nature. Let the beauty of nature refresh your soul. Well, that's a good way to give you a new perspective. Get out in nature. Okay, you are wanted. There is a home waiting within. That's for yourself. Okay, so you need to bit of self-care, bit of self-love. Write a letter. Write a letter to your inner child. Okay. Well, maybe there's some stuff that hasn't been resolved from childhood. And you are enough. You do not have to give more. Okay, so you got some inner child work to do. And some issues to resolve from way back when, I'd suggest. Okay. All right. Wow. Well, that got deep all of a sudden, didn't it? All right, let's have a look at the Intuitive Whispers cards. What would you like Sag to know for the rest of June, please? Spirit and angels, what would you like Sag to know for the rest of June, please? Ooh, thank you. Okay, what have we got? Ground from the root. All right, so a little bit of grounding that might help you with your, whatever it is, the decision you're trying to make. You know, you've also got spend time in nature. So you need to get out and ground yourself. That might help you with everything as well. And you might find you've got some more spiritual assistance when you're out and about, especially in nature. You know, you've got all the nature angels and fairies out there, elementals. And grounding from the root, well, I think, yeah, you definitely need to ground yourself. So maybe take your shoes off, get your toes in the sand or your feet in the grass, and toes in the grass or something, you know, that sort of thing. All right, to ground yourself, or just stand on some rocks or pebbles or something for a little while. Weather dependent, of course, because it's not always possible. All right, let's see what the fairies would like you to know. Fairies, what would you like Sagittarius to know for the rest of June, please? What would you like Sag to know for the rest of June, please? Oh, there we go. Oh, we got two. Let's see. Now. Oh, dreams coming true. Bam. Okay, good. All right, so clearly you're going to sort all this other stuff out from your childhood, and you're going to work out the pros and cons, and you're going to make a decision. See, magic of nature again. That's 3 times. 3 times you've been told to go out in nature. 3 times. Maybe this thing that you're thinking about has something to do with nature. Maybe that's what it is. That's where you get your answers anyway. Okay. See, these two just popped straight off the top. You know what to do. Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. What's that song, Hey Ya, where he goes, you know what to do. And patience, Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Yep. So, it won't happen overnight, but it will happen, I think is what they're trying to say. So, just, you know, watch this space and keep moving in the direction that you need to move in. And you are enough and you can do it, okay? Right. What, soul coaching, spirit and angels, what would you like Sagittarius to know for the rest of June, please? All right, bam. Do we just end the reading now and say that is all? Success. See? Dreams come true, success. That's pretty darn good. How's it go? I'll take it. All right. Let's see what the daily guidance from your angels would like you to know. I mean, yeah, look, we could finish the reading on that, but, you know, you might feel a bit ripped off and go, geez, that was a short reading. Anyway, sometimes a fast reading is a good reading. All right, let's see what the angels would like you to know. What would you like Sag to know for the rest of June, please? Like Sag. Ooh, okay. Be honest with yourself. All right. I think this is back to the you are enough. You don't have to go it alone. I think this is the be honest with yourself. Do the work. Pardon me. Look into your heart and you'll know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon true desires and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. All right. So, a little bit of work to do there. And this one, blessing in disguise. All right. So, let's see. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reason behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. All right, so yeah, you're getting some sort of message here. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. Inner child, write a letter. You are enough. All these things. There is. It's all there. It's all there. You just got to work out which one it is. Oh, and by the way, that's not just one castle. That's a castle, a bunch of castles inside a castle. That's like major success. Pardon me. Right, now let's have a look at the spell casting oracle. Okay, spell casting oracle. What would you like Sag to know for the rest of June, please? There it is. Friendship. Okay. So, maybe, because it does say you don't have to go it alone, reach out for support at this time. So maybe you've got some friends that you'd like to talk to or reunite with. People that you knew from when you were a child, I think. Something to do with this inner child. And on the bottom of the deck, you got dreams. And underneath that, manifestation. So that's all right. And then you've got the good luck kitty, and then you got prosperity. Need I go on? It just goes on and on and on. An incredible amount of good cards there, Sag. Right. Pardon me, let's hope so. Okay. Angel therapy. Okay, didn't get a chance. Goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing all its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. Okay, so express your divine feminine energy. And then you've got shield yourself on the bottom. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So that's just to get through, I think. That's just, that's that worry, can I do this? Am I good enough? Yes, you can. Yes, you are. All right, let's have a look at the Daily Tarot. Daily Tarot. What would you like Sag to know, Spirit and Angels? What would you like Sag to know for the rest of June 2026? What would you like Spirit and Angels? What would you like Sag? Okay. All right. What have we got? Okay, so first up we've got Seven of Pentacles. I'm willing to wait patiently for my reward. Well, we've already got the patience card here, so we know that. Ten of Swords. I'm willing to release the past, learn my lessons and start again. That's you need to write a letter to your inner child, and there's a home waiting within. These are all the childhood things that you got to work through. Okie doke. Three of Cups. I celebrate life and cherish my friends and family. So friends and family again. Yeah. And then Page of Swords. I'm open to everything that helps me on my path. Yeah. So you're moving forward and you're moving forward well. You've got a little bit of work to do. So a little work to do and then bam, it's just going to open up everything once you've done that little bit of work. And definitely ground from the root. That's that divine feminine as well, that divine feminine energy. Maybe there's something to that as well. But you got dreams coming true, so not too shabby at all, Sag. All right, let's have a look. Okay, let's see. All right, Spirit and Angels, what number card would you like Sagittarius to know or to have for their June 2026 reading? Oh, thank you. 1441, unique skills. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of a priority right now. Okay. Got that? And an interesting bottom of the deck is 333, which is support. Seeing the angel number 333 is a sign that it's time to focus inward, work on your skills, discover your talents and use your imagination. Unleash your inner artist. Doing so will boost your self-esteem and sense of competence. It does wonders for your sense of purpose and contributes to your community. There you go. And that's friendship and family again. But yeah, leveling up in your career or business is of a priority right now. Okay, so let's quick recap. You got some work to do, right? You got to get out of your comfort zone. You know what to do, all right? You know what to do. You don't have to go it alone. You've got all these cards. Treasure Island. Dreams coming true. Right? And then you've got success. You have got blessing in disguise. And then you've also got good luck and prosperity. So, yeah, you know, I reckon you're going to be okay. You got manifest as well, remember? I reckon you're going to be all right, Sag. I think it's all going to turn out well. But there's a little bit of work for you to do on yourself first. And then know that it is all going to turn out. Okay? All right? But you are good enough and you can do this. All right? You got this, Sag. Okay. All right. I love you guys and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.